I just pray that my testimony will impact somebody's life. See, because it wasn't this big process for me to get healed and set free and being awakened to righteousness. No, it was a decision and a choice that I made. I don't want to go there anymore because it's hurting me. You don't have to self-sabotage your whole life. You can just stop right now, wherever you're at, and throw your hands in the air and say, Lord, help me, I need you. He died for you. He loves you. But if there's pride in the way, see, there was pride in the way of the other men. The multitudes, they said to be quiet, to shut up. Those multitudes were prideful. They weren't ready to have an encounter with Jesus. They just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. They wanted to be entertained. But I'm here to tell you that there was 2 blind men in the midst of that multitude that needed him. And they cried out so loud that they got the attention of Jesus. Are you willing to get the attention of Jesus today? Are you willing to, out of the crowd that you're in and out of your sphere of influence, just say, you know what, I need something more than what you're trying to tell me that I need? The world system will tell you that you need painkillers, and they'll tell you that you need to go out and have fun and go party, and that life is just this big party. No, it's not. It's serious. It's life and death. See, Jesus looked through the whole multitude and he found the people that needed help the most. And the people that the multitude looked down upon and made fun of was the very people that Jesus went to rescue. So wherever you're at today, I just pray that you'll call upon the name of the Lord and say, have mercy on me. See, because Jesus will come to you and he will ask you what you want, and that's when it's time for you to be specific with him. I told him I wanted to be delivered from the drug oxycodone and from Xanax and from just self-mutilation, because I was so miserable. I got to the end of myself, and I didn't know that drug was going to cause me to literally want to die if I didn't have it. I was playing with something that I didn't even know the effects of. Are you playing? It would be like my son playing in the middle of the road, and me looking outside and continuing to let him play out in the middle of the road. No, I'm going to run out there. I'm going to scream at him. I'm going to rescue him out of that road. That's what God did for me. He saw me playing in the road, and he saw a Mack truck coming full speed, and he rescued me. Will you let him rescue you today? Not to go back to doing your own thing. See, I'm a firm believer that if there's anybody that is dealing with the drug oxycodone right now and that are strung out on that drug, I believe that it's the Lord's last and final attempt to really try to reach you. See, because once that drug gets in your system, in your blood, it's a slow fade to your death. And the Lord knows that the only thing that will get you off of that drug is an encounter and an experience with him. So I ask you and I beg of you that if you are caught in an addiction, and not only oxycodone, but cocaine or marijuana or whatever it may be, He's He's allowing you to taste the things of this world so that when you taste him, you never want to go back. And I mean, that's what happened with him. As soon as he touched their eyes, they were opened and they followed him. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ today because he opened my eyes to see. And he delivered me from chains that the world put on me. And today I walk in freedom. So I just extend my hand to you and I just pray that you just cry out to him today, because he's the only one that can help you. There's no process. There's no steps. There's just cry out to Jesus. And he'll heal you and set you free immediately. The Bible says immediately their eyes were opened. I just pray you're blessed. I pray that you're blessed and your eyes are open. Because there's a better way. I tell you, there's a